Here in this traditional Melbourne suburb, we're about to visit a house that's going to reveal a blockwork wonderland. Let's talk about you guys working together on this particular project. You're a tough client. How did it work?
Yeah, a lot of the time I was the mediator. Gillard was there and his wife was here. So I was the in-between, voice of reason, I guess. The work that we do was very easily translatable to who I would consider the client, which was his wife.
So when you've got this older house and its heritage, what was top of mind and how did you see it initially?
Knowing that it had the heritage overlay, I was looking that the existing could be separated into two. And what we have achieved is, in a sense, a little cottage at the front, and then just beyond that you see the tip of one of the blockwork walls sort of poking its head out.
Do you feel in some ways that it's your home too?
I think it's a funny thing. I say to Gil I'd love to come here more often because I think
Why don't you invite him? You're not spending enough time.
He always invites me. But it's funny seeing, it's almost like a time lapse. It is a nice thing to sort of come back in after a couple of months and see what the garden and sort of how the blockwork sort of evolved over time.
Now, let's talk about the choice of using this much blockwork. How did that happen? What was the idea of it?
Blockwork is something that's achievable. As a studio, we love its modularity on tight sites like this. You can get access to the back of a property without having to put in a concrete truck, in a big crane. You get all the benefits of a material that's exposed both inside and out. It ages well, it takes light well.
From a practical point of view, how does it work here in terms of pan marks? Spilled coffee, red wine stains.
So far it's been fine. I'm not spilling coffee and stuff like that. I'm probably a little bit...
It is an architect's house.
I think it's still pretty resilient. My wife's got a family dog, came over, made a mark on the wall, came off pretty easily. So it's...
And the dog's banned forever.
The dog's banned forever, of course.
How have people responded to it when they've either been here or it's been published?
It's funny, the published work, they get a certain type of response, but then people coming in and sort of seeing it and experiencing the volume, it comes sort of with an unexpected sort of, surprisement that you walk in and you see things that you probably don't see in photography, The blockwork sort of hugs you in a sense, It
was a good choice from my point of view, living in the house anyways. The funny thing is, I think that the blocks can sometimes be unusual for someone to associate with, living in. I mean, some of the comments that come back to us is like, wow, beautiful space, but I don't know if I can live in it. The funny thing is that the blockwork recedes to the periphery and you're looking at the tables and you're touching the joinery and those elements stand out. So the blockwork actually strikes a nice balance.